So for our third session, we're going to be looking at the receiver hand unit, and we're going to be setting that up to get ready for locating. So as you look at the keypad, very simple. You have your power button on this one, and your frequency button, your arrow keys are in the middle, and then your antenna selection modes. And just like the transmitter, you now have an arrow key for your sub menus for going in and out. So we're going to first turn it on, and right away you'll see it come online. So on your bottom left hand corner is your frequency selection, your volume button, and then right beside it, or it shows that the volume's on, and right beside it you'll see the relative strength of when you're locating. There's your battery indicator, there's your compass mode. This will be for your peak mode, and null arrows will show up there once you start locating. And this little box here shows you if you're which antenna modes you're in, if you're in peak, null. And then on the bottom right hand corner is your depth reading. You're going to see that. All right, so as same thing as on your transmitter, you need to set up your receiver. So we're going to hit the power button really quickly, and now just like on the transmitter, you are now into your menu, and you'll see your volume right there. Same thing if you want to change your volume, you're going to hit the right arrow key. In this case, I like to hear volume on my receiver as I'm locating. I like to know how I am in relation to my cable and the volume. So I'm going to leave it on 2, but same thing, you're going to use your arrow keys to go up and down to whichever volume we want. So I'm going to leave it on 2 in this case. So then we can back out of that and use our arrow key again to go down. If you want to locate in feet or meters, this is where you're going to select if you want feet or meters. So imperial obviously will be in feet, and if you want to go in meters, you would just pick meters. I'm going to leave mine imperial because it gives you a little bit of extra indication of exactly where your cable is, and I'm used to working in feet. So we'll back out of our units, we'll continue to go down, and we'll go to our language. If you're in power mode, antenna modes, it also allows you to pick and choose if you want to see them or not. And we're again back to our frequencies here for selecting which ones you want to watch and see on your receiver unit. So AKFF, if I want to select that one, it's definitely on here. I just wanted to confirm it's on, which it is. And same thing, if I want to turn it on and off, I can just hit the arrow key to select which one I want. Once I've selected what I need, I just back out of it, go to my next frequency. It's currently on. I want to turn this one off, back out of it, and same thing, just keep scrolling through my different frequencies. I'm going to turn my 640 off and back out of it, and just keep scrolling through all through my different frequencies. Of course, I want to make sure 33 is on because that's the common one that I like to use. And as I keep going up, 65K, let's turn that one off and back out. As you notice on the right hand side on some of the lower ones, so let's just back down, you'll see this little indicator here. That's for locating in SON mode. So if you have a SON, you can do it. So I'm going to turn that one off because I don't have a SON on me for what I'm normally doing. So I'm going to turn it off so I don't have to see it. And I'll just keep scrolling up, and I'm going to turn a few more off so I don't have to scroll through so many frequencies. So very similar to the transmitter, you get into your frequencies and you can select which ones you want to see. You can turn your alert on if you like, and I've got it off. That just tells you if you're within 12 inches above the ground. The noise, it will indicate an audible noise so that it says that your cable's too shallow. I've left mine off because a lot of times it is 12 inches, so I don't want to be listening to it. And as I just keep scrolling through, here again is your battery selection. Go into your battery, make sure that it's an alkaline. And again, if you have a rechargeable, you just scroll through and pick your rechargeable one. And let's go back out of the battery, and your arrow, make sure your arrow and compass is on, and I'm back to volume again. So just very simply go through your menu items, pick which ones you need, and you can set up your locator this way. Once it's set up, you normally don't have to go back into your menu. Once you're all done, just hit the back arrow key, and now you're back into locating mode. And lastly, when it comes time to change your batteries, they fit into this little tab here. You lift the tab, and there's your 2 batteries in this case, your D batteries, and you just change your batteries, and you close the pack, and away you go. And that's the end of this one for setting up your receiver. And our next one will be talking about how to locate a drop cable, setting up and then actually locating.